Hi, Miss Cormier. It's my dad and Lydia's anniversary, and on the anniversary, I'm going to review a movie. And if you saw the title, you're wondering to yourself, why this one? It's called Bad Grandpa, made by the Jackass people, presented by Jackass, basically. And the reason why I'm reviewing this one, because it's the most best one I have fresh in my memory with all of the trauma that I've suffered in the past. And it got a little dark. Well, I don't know about dark. It got a little depressing just now. Anyway, so this is the plot to Bad Grandpa. It's a very funny yet charming plot. Is that the plot to Bad Grandpa is like after a grandpa is like supposed to take care of the his granddaughter's not granddaughter. He's supposed to take care of his grandson after his wife has died, passed away, basically, and we don't really. I don't really remember what happened to mother of the grandson. I think she's dead too. So they go on a road trip and to find um the kid's father so he can take care of him, and also so he can dump the grandmother's body over the bridge. it's quite funny, that part. That said, we don't see that part till the third act, which is the funniest thing in the movie, I think. Um, most people for some reason, I guess for everyone else, it was the funniest part, and also for my dad, the funniest part in this film was when the grandkid was the grandfather's grandson. You can't see me. The grandfather's grandson dressed up as a woman and dances to Sweet Cherry Pie. That seems to be everyone else's favorite, funniest thing. But mine's the old lady, old hag, corpse getting thrown in the over the getting thrown in the river with the help of the grandsons uh, over the bridge. Yeah, I think it's the Brooklyn Bridge. It's a famous bridge. So the grandfather decides he has to change the heart, and decides and has a little talk with the the dad of the son. Just realize that he's not really interested in taking care of the kid, and until the third act. Now the dad of the grandfather, and because after having like several bonding moments throughout the three act structure of the film, this is the only Jackass film that has a that takes place in Jackass universe or continuity. This is the only Jackass thing that doesn't really feel like a Jackass movie, but feels more like a movie with a coherent story. And Johnny Knoxville plays the grandfather, and he is pretty good at playing an old man. And yeah, they bond, when he leaves, when he after he drops off the kid with his dad, that's part of some sort of, that's in a bar, and he always the father's kind of a douche, and I mean, I guess, but we don't really get a good clear occasion of what kind of douche he is. We just know he's not that interested, and just says yes that he'll take care of the kid. You know, he really doesn't really care about the kid. Because I guess the father might have ran off lifts his and anyway, very confusing. A lot of confusion, and that's not clear. It um the one who plays the father just sucks because he just sucks. He does not try and act in this film, unlike John Knoxville, who's just acting his ass off, and the kid too. But luckily, we don't see that much of anyone else except the kid and John Knoxville's character. Throughout the film, it mostly focuses on those two, so I can kind of forgive cheesy acting as if you focus on your two characters and mostly nothing but them two characters. And most time they're in a car driving, talking to each other. The grandfather's talking to him about his life and his past life, how things were and how things changed over the time. He's kind of a worn out guy and really just hates the modern times, but doesn't really wants to not really hate the kid and decides the kids are alright. And when he actually drops the kid off, he starts flashbacking to all of the good times he had with his kid and decides to turn around and give the dad a piece of his mind, saying he's not fit to take care of him. So he takes the kid and on the road again, and on the road they drop they fulfilled their dead grandmother's wishes in being dropped over a bridge. Because that's the grandmother's wishes that we don't know if the kid actually met his grandmother. So it's unclear really. I can't say he didn't, but this is a little unclear on that part. I was saying the films. What I like about this film is mostly the whole film is has like good serious moments as well as funny moments to balance out the humor, and it doesn't get too depressing like some other comedies. The Way Back, that Steve Carell film that no one really saw. My God, that was a piece of shit. Or it's not. It's like not. It's funny enough, and there's a lot of playing serious moments, but also playing funny moments to balance out the serious moments, so it's not this nonsense like the Pack is Jackass movie. It actually has a coherent story. And I really like this film a lot. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I actually kind of got emotional in this film, and started tearing up when the kid was left behind by the grandpa, and the grandpa is driving and starting looking back on all of the great memories he had with the kid. So I started tearing up in that part, and it's a really emotional scene. So, and that's the whole film. The film ends on them dumping the grandpa, and it ends on a note on the grandpa and the kid dumping the grandmother's body and over the bridge. But I'm not gonna lie, as funny as it is, there's something very charming and not disturbing at all about that scene. Like, this feels almost magical in a way, because you feel like you gotten to know these characters, and you feel like they have really grown together as people, and you really do feel like they care about each other, and you really feel like John Knoxville's character is an old man. You buy him as this old dude. To me, this is my favorite. Also, the first thing that to me, this is my first thing Jackass has come out with. The Jackass company. This is my favorite Jackass. I guess, can it be called Jackass presents this? If it's called Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa, I guess it could be. I don't know. And also, this is my favorite role Johnny Knoxville has ever done. Oh, and I'm stretching. My leg, my joints feel a little sore. And I give this a 10 out of 10, right? I think so. Um, my second best role that John Knoxville has done, I think he was in that movie called The Fun Side. He was really good in that. And also he was really good in The Last Stand. I love those two roles also, but this really takes the cake for me. Yeah, for his career as an actor, because well, I think he's a really good actor. I think he's one of those actors that when he acts, he doesn't just play himself, although he does give his all in each role he's in. I never seen him ever phone it in, so that's him commenting on him as an actor, and he does a good job in this. That's all.